Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to the 7th episode of Jabber with Jengar. And today we're going into a little update on my private situation, quickly through baby work, and then we'll talk about the squadron a little bit and how that's going. After that I want to talk with you about YouTube changes to its algorithm and the effect that has on channels and on your feed, your subscriber feed, and the things you can do to make sure to get my videos in your subscriber feed, because it does have effects, I've noticed. After that we're going into the state of the game and what's to come. I'm going to give you, we're going to talk about the AB bomber spam for a little bit. We're going to talk about RB a little bit. And boats, of course, have come in, the closed beta, the pre-closed beta testing for people who bought those packs. We're going to talk about the Japanese tanks for a little bit and bonger cockpits that are coming in. After that we'll talk about the Enlisted teaser trailer that Gaijin has released, if that's War Thunder related or not. And last but not least, we have a few questions from my subscribers. So let's talk about the baby. He's 11 months, he's getting close to a year. It's going really great. I'm really happy with him, and family life is really agreeing with me. Other than that, I don't like it that I don't have as much game time anymore as I used to have, but that's still an acceptance progress. I guess I'm still in mourning about all that. But I have to say that it's definitely worth it to have this little kid running around. Well, he's not running around yet, he's crawling around, but he's trying to stand right now, and you know, he's doing all right. He's going all right. So happy with that. Good stuff. Work has calmed down a little bit from the last two times I talked to you about that. My manager and I had a talk, a year evaluation, and he actually valued me slightly above what I should do. So yeah, all is good in that. He's not coming after me like he went after my colleague who was demoted not too long ago, which really had worked me up to a stress state, because it seemed like he was coming after me after that. But it turned out that was not the case. So you can always misjudge that kind of situations, although I still don't like what he did to one of my favorite colleagues, but alright. Well, that's life, I guess, you know. The squadron is going really well. We are filling up with active members. We have an active officer squad that really does its best to help everybody out, and the community is really growing. Most people came in August, September, and we have also a lot of people coming into October after that, and November. But the people who came in August, September are really starting to gel with the people who were already in. And yeah, it's starting to, friendships start to grow and all that stuff. So fantastic, Squadron is going really well. If you want to join it, make sure to look up Enemy Unrivaled in the Squadron list, and you can leave an application. There's still a few open spots, and people who have no activity, and those will be removed if they didn't leave a message to us in our absence report part of Discord. So there's still some spaces, so join in if you want to. That is great, really happy with that. Then, yeah, very important, something that I have been noticing and also been reading and watching YouTube videos on. It's the change to YouTube's algorithm. And that has done something, and a lot of the bigger YouTubers, but also the smaller YouTubers and the medium YouTubers, have started to notice a drop in their views and have started to get feedback from their subscribers that their videos are not showing in the subscriber feed that you have on YouTube. So you can't always see if one of your favorite YouTubers has put out a video in the normal subscriber feed anymore. And I've seen a lot of debate and videos on it, and it seems to be real. It seems to be that also that seems to be a bug that people get unsubscribed from their favorite channels and all that stuff. So that really had me worried a little bit, especially because since September a little bit I started to notice a dip in the new subscribers and a dip in views actually. And really had me wondering why, because, well, you know, you're doing your best, you still have your content, and of course I had a little bit less videos, but that has been throughout the whole year. So, and it was actually a relief to read about it, that it was not just due to me, getting bad content out or something, but that there's actually something happening in YouTube's new algorithm. And yeah, apparently they are valuing engagement more these days. So if you like a video or comment, then that's great. I mean, I've gotten a lot of likes and a lot of comments, and that has all been great. But I also know from my own experience, before I had a YouTube channel, I often forgot to like, and I almost never left a comment. But since I started a YouTube channel, I'm more aware of that. But I think a lot of people who enjoy the video still forget to leave a like at the end of the video, for example. But in YouTube's new algorithm, that has become a lot more important. Engagement, people finish watching your videos, and if people like, leave likes and comments. And if you don't have that in a normal or better than normal percentage, your videos don't get the same search results anymore that they used to get if you had a good description and left your tags all right. And I'm never a guy to ask for likes or comments, except for in the end part, the end screen of the video. And I don't want to start doing it in the beginning of every video. It's just, I don't work that way. If you like the video and the content, what you saw, and you give me a like, that's fantastic, of course. I hope you do that, but I'm not gonna ask for that. So, but I do want to ask for it here, because there has been a definite change in the algorithm. And if you like the channel, if you support me, and you want to see this channel grow, it is really, really even more important than it ever was that you leave your likes on my videos, that you give me a comment on the videos, and that you click that notification bell. Next to the part where it says you're subscribed, there is a little bell there, and it gives you a notification if I put a video up, because you don't always see my videos anymore in your subscription feed. That's the news on YouTube. So yeah, something definitely changed there, and it has a lot of people worried on YouTube, and there has been a big outcry on YouTube in the form of a lot of videos about it. So yeah, I wanted to ask you for your support there, and to see if we can make this channel grow in this new situation together. State of the game we're going into now, guys, and what's to come. I was really worried about a small little update I saw come by the other day, and that said they had a 10% increase towards AI ground and naval units. And I was really like, you what, mate? Get what? 10% extra rewards for AI ground and naval units. Like we don't have enough bomber spam in AB already. What the hell was that? I was really confused and flabbergasted by that. You know, they give even more rewards for bombers and attackers, and that will give even more problems in the AB matches. It will make even more short matches, and it will teach people that this game is about diving down and getting ground targets to get forwards in your in the trees. People will now start to bomb and to fly bombers and attackers to grind out trees, and will not have much experience in fighters when they come to the top tiers, and then they will start to use their fighters, and they will be complete noobs, and those people will also jump into RB, and it will just degrade the level of the pilots in the whole game. I believe this is a really serious problem that Gaijin has to look at, because it doesn't only make the bomber spam in AB more terrible, but it will also give more incentive to grind the trees with the bombers. So I couldn't believe that change. I seriously, but oh well. It's Gaijin. They made some strange decisions before, right? But I seriously hope they start to think about this, because this has consequences for both AB, RB, and the whole evolution of pilots in this game. Now we saw boats come by. You saw a video from me on the boats, and it definitely has potential. I find it fun. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to sail some boats out in the second weekend test, but hopefully I'll get another opportunity in one of the upcoming the weekends. But definitely fun. Only there has to be some tweaks, because I didn't find much tactic yet, but maybe that's just because I only did it for a few hours, and there might be a lot of subtlety there that I haven't really discovered yet. and that only can grow from time that you realize the finesse of the mode, you know. But I found it to be very funny, and it could be a great boost to the game. Japanese tanks are also coming in now. You know, of course, I don't play tanks, but a lot of people have been waiting for that, so that can really stimulate a boost in people starting to play tanks again, and then of course also make people fly again, because they enjoy that, and then they start to fly again as well. So you get more people in the game is good for the game, and I want this game to grow. This game hasn't reached its full potential by a long shot, and there's still a lot of things that can improve and that Gaijin can do to make this game reach that full potential that we all hope the game will reach one day, because this game could really have, I mean, a year and a half ago I saw a top peak of 118,000 people online at one point, and we're not even on half of that right now in general, and we're seeing a little bit of an increase again. We're going up to 60,000 people online now sometimes, and that's good, and hopefully 70,000-80,000 will come into view again, because we get shorter wait times then, and you get more people in again. That will be great, and hopefully Japanese tanks can help towards that goal, towards the health of this game. Bomber cockpits will be another thing that really help with that, because that has been a thing that has been asked for years. Even when I came into the game, it was already asked for, especially in SB. You know, SB really has changed a lot since the beginning of the game, and I mean, Gaijin really hasn't stimulated a lot of growth there with all the decisions they made, and still people are coming back, because War Thunder is still one of the games that really has the highest graphical fidelity and is one of the best looking games, and the amount of vehicles in this game is just insane. There is really no competition, and bomber cockpits is one of the things that can help that mode grow a lot and hopefully pull people back in, so that we get healthy communities both in AB, in RB and in SB, and in that way grow the community and have healthy player bases in all three of those modes, and have some crossover as well. Bomber cockpits will definitely help. There's a lot of people flying bombers at the moment, and I think that's a problem in its current state because of the short matches and the discouragement you give to the fighter pilots, which is just getting less and less viable actually to grind trees with in AB with fighters, because you get a lot of short matches these days. But yeah, more bomber pilots in the game is good in that sense. But yeah, they have to reinvent their modes a little bit, I believe. Bomber cockpits is something nice though, and it will be good for everybody, even for the people in RB and AB. Sometimes like to look at a cockpit, and a well-designed cockpit is just a very nice thing. Now, Enlisted. Did you see that Gaijin teaser video the other day? It wasn't too long, under a minute long, I believe, if I remember correctly. It showed some infantry on a new map that we haven't seen yet. It's probably that new factory map with a tank on there. They used an anti-tank weapon, and they said that they will come with a revelation of that in December, the 12th of December, so in a few days that is. And I'm really curious to what that is. It could be many things. You know, they had a little announcement like that before the summer, and then they had that summer quest event come up. That's SUMMER. It could be like a WINTER event announcement, but it could also be the release of the game, for example, the official release of the game, or it could be ground forces, infantry introduced. Although that is, of course, the biggest conspiracy theory, because because infantry will do something with their age limit. We'll give it an M, and it would go to 17-year-old minimum instead of 12-year-old. They probably don't want that, so that is probably not the case. That's probably not going to happen. But it's very interesting, and let's wait until the 12th and see what comes up. I'm curious. Maybe the boats will be released, but if boats would be released, then it would be another trailer. Of course, there would not be infantry in there. But a lot of speculation on that and very interesting. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of things to be excited about right now in War Thunder, and hopefully that leads to growth of the player base that we all want. We want to see this game that we all love so much in a healthy state. And there's a lot of things that Gaijin can do to improve that. And let's not give more rewards to ground targets and naval units, Gaijin, because that's really a silly thing. But maybe that's just me. Okay guys, let's go into the question and answer the last part of today's episode. Egdar asked me how to fight against spawn camping. Very relevant because my last video was in AB and we did a little bit of spawn camping here and there. How can you fight against a spawn camping team? Don't climb up to them immediately after you spawn. You give them exactly what they want. They want people to climb, to be in a low energy state, and then to dive on them, and then to bait people up again, and to have their mates dive on those people. That's the plan of such a team. What you want to do is you want to dive away. You want to gather a few of your friends or a few of the people on altitude. You want to climb out of the way. You want to dive away, go to the side, go to the back, go anywhere where they are not, and climb there, and then come back when you have an altitude advantage over them. Then attack them. The other scenario would be that they follow you. If they follow you, dive away, then you pull them away from your spawn and other people can climb. But when it happens, you have to try to communicate with your team and see if they want to help you out or fly together and attack them together. Get some communication going. But for you personally, if you're a good pilot, you can do some damage to them yourself by diving away and climbing elsewhere, then coming up and fighting them on their altitude. You know, don't play their game. Joe Salavia asked me, are PS4 players able to join the squadron? Yes, of course. It doesn't matter to me what you play on, as long as you're a dedicated pilot that wants to fly with a squadron, make friends and have fun. And that's all you need to get in. So yeah, PS4 players are welcome in Enemy Unrivaled. Now Sihan Jiang, I probably butchered that name, I'm sorry, asked me, does your squadron squad up a lot? And the answer to that is yes. We have a lot of activity going on. There's squads going up every day, every evening, and in different time zones as well. We have a lot of people from the US, we have a lot of people from Europe, and we have a lot of people from, we have a few people from Russia and East Europe, and even from Asia we have a few people. So yeah, we do squad up a lot, as much as we can actually, and have a lot of fun with that as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a squadron that does that, do join up and join us. The last question today was by Flyby, and he asked me what times am I online, and that's actually a pretty simple question to answer for me. I am online at very varying times. I don't have a lot of flight time right now, as you know. I have this kid running around. He's great, but he has to be taken care of. He has to have attention. I have to play with him. And I also have my work, and I also still train a little bit now and then when I have a moment. Not as much as I would want to, but at least still 1 or 2 times a week. And between all that, I still have to see my friends and invite them for dinner here and there. So you know, yeah, I try to fly, but sometimes I don't fly for 3 days. Sometimes I do fly 3 days in a row, but an hour here, an hour there. Most of the time, if I do fly, it is between 8 and 11 Central European time, of Amsterdam time. I don't remember. Is it +1 or -1, whatever? But on Amsterdam time, I usually fly between 8 and 11, somewhere between there, if I fly at all. But sometimes I also fly in the morning when he's having a nap or something, you know. And that can never be really predicted. So yeah, if you do try to find me, if you're in the squadron, make sure to keep an eye on if I'm there. If I'm in on Discord, if I'm in my Jengar's recording corner, I'm usually recording. Of course, when I fly out, I usually try to record first because I have trouble enough to get 2-3 videos out each week. I try to go for 3 each week. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's just a busy week and you only get 2 out. So usually fly for videos. If I don't fly for videos, I fly with my squadron, and if I don't fly for my squadron, I can fly with random people. It almost never happens though anymore. I usually have limited time as my whole squadron wants some of my time sometimes, of course, because they all are subscribers and they all like to fly with me, and that's enjoyable enough. But it's difficult to give everybody the time they deserve, and to get videos up. Yeah. No real definitive answer on what times I fly, but still, yeah, try to find me online. So guys, I hope that satisfied you for this time. Let's see where Gaijin develops this game, what they do, what the developments will be in December. I think there is a lot to come this month and the coming few months, and hopefully it will bring back some of the people that have left the game because of their grievances with Gaijin and the way they handled the game. And let's hope that Gaijin has learned from that, will listen to their community and develop this game in a positive way together with the community, and get the game to a state where it will attract more and more people, and in a healthy way, and it will teach people to fly the different planes in the way they should be flown. And yeah, that's my hope, and that's what I will keep commenting on towards Gaijin, and hope they will listen to us. Guys, let me know if you have any questions for the next episode, things you want me to talk about. Let me know. Also let me know what you feel about these subjects and the things I talked about. What's your experience with them? Do think about the like button when you watch my videos. It is extra important these days. Likes, comments, if you can drop me a like. Hey Jengar, great video. That will help me out a lot, because in the new YouTube algorithm, the likes and the comments and the viewer engagement with the channel has really taken a step up and is much more important. That's what I take from all the videos that I watched, and it's important in the search result, but also in if I even get put in the subscriber list. So even if you are subscribed to me, it's not even enough anymore these days. You can even not get me in your subscriber list because other videos are put in front of it. It's really crazy, and a lot of people are upset on that. A lot of content creators on YouTube are upset at that. So try what you can. Click the little bell next to the subscribe button, and of course subscribe if you're new, and go for those likes and comments. It really helps me out, and I don't wanna ask for it. I'm never a person to ask for it in the beginning of videos. I won't start doing that either, but now and then in these Jabber episodes I will make you aware of how important that is right now, and that you don't forget to do it if you actually enjoyed the video. So guys, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the people who do like the videos and who do leave comments. It is helping the channel immensely, and we are still growing at a healthy pace. But yeah, I have seen a dip to this YouTube algorithm debacle, and let's see if we can counteract that. But you guys engaging with me and me engaging with you, and let's have a bit of fun in that comment section. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.